First ever race, ideally on the circuits, if possible, unless the story is particularly good, if you started racing on the dirt. So we want to try and cast your minds back to your very first race and tell us how you did. I'm going to go in reverse age order, just because some of you guys won't have to think too far back, and it gives the older riders a chance to think back to those moments. So Fabio Quartararo, you are the youngest on stage. So I'm going to ask you first, please.
Yes, I remember when we were in the Pee-wee 50cc, and actually we were 8, 9 riders on a really small track. And actually, when I finished the race, I say to my dad, which position I finished? He said, first. I say, why? Because I always overtaking people, and I was overtaking the second guy, the third guy, and yeah, was nice moment. But more than this, let's say the best memory is the first time I rode on the wet was 3 laps, and 3 times I crashed in the same time. I destroyed the bike and go home after 3 laps. So sometimes it's nice to look at these memories and look where we are now.
And how old were you at that time, and where was this?
I was close to my hometown in Nice, and I was 4, 5.
So what was 2006?
2003, 2004 maybe. Okay. Next, the next youngest on stage is Fabio Di Gianantonio. So your memories, please.
The first race, it was in a track next to my house. It was his name drive-in track, because they were used to use it as a drive-in with the film, the cinema, and sometimes they were closing it and doing like a little track with the rent pocket bikes. And I did the first race there, and I did I think third. I have some pictures third. But then, I don't know why, but I got a penalty, and I finished 4th, so out of the podium. And it was nice because it was a mix of guys, you know, so a mix of categories were no rules at the end, more or less. So I was in on the ground, not on the podium, but with all the young guys, so also older guys. It was a bit strange, but a funny moment.
Thank you very much.
Maybe.
So the next youngest rider on stage is, of course, Joan Mir. So Joan, where were you? How old were you? How did it go?
Well, I started pretty late to compete, so I think that was in 2008 or 2007 or something like that. And I remember pretty well because it was with a pocket bike, with the small one. And we didn't have wet tires, and then it started to rain a lot. Normally Mallorca don't rain, so this is strange. And yeah, I made the race with the slicks in wet conditions, and like you know, in Le Mans happened the same, and I crashed. So it's not really good condition for me with the slicks in wet, no. So I don't remember the position and nothing. I just, yeah, I go back home with no injuries, but with a couple of crashes.
Thank you very much, Joan. Okay, the next youngest, because there's only 14 days between Jack, Maverick and Miguel, but it is Jack who is the next youngest. So over to you, Jack.
First race was in 2002 with like a Division 2 50. So KTM was motocross, and I remember there was a double on the track. Nobody in my class was jumping, and every lap I hit it, I crashed. But I think we had 3 races, and I swear to God, every lap I hit it, I crashed until the last race, and I actually got it. I still managed to get, I think, 3rd position, and was I think I was 7 years old. So, yeah, I got 3rd for the day. I still am out. I think my mum has somewhere archived at home the little certificate you get, but I didn't get to do the next 2 races after that because I really liked it and wanted to go back, but my parents went on holiday and I got in trouble. I emptied the swimming pool for a skate park, so I wasn't allowed to go racing for a couple of weeks.
Thank you very much, Jack. Next up is Maverick. If your memories, please. How old were you? Where was it?
Basically, I was 4 years old in the first race with a 65cc. The funniest thing is that my family bragged that I was 6 years old because this was the age to participate on the race. So basically I was participating on that race with less age, and it was good, Just the problem was on a muddy track, so in the first uphill already could not make the race, just one uphill. So this is the funniest moment.
Thank you very much, Maverick. Next up, Miguel, please.
Yeah, my first race was also near a karting track near my house. I remember that I was shaking, and like I asked my father, how do I start, you know? So I had this two-stroke bike, 70cc. I pull in the clutch, and he say, well, basically you accelerate as fast as you can and release the clutch as fast as you can. So in my mind, it was pretty easy, you know, just hold it flat and let go of the clutch. And you know what happened, you know, I did the massive wheelie, ended up on my ass on the floor. Then I run to the bike again, pick it up, did the race, crashed again, but I managed to finish. So it's a good, and I came fourth because there were only 4 kids. But it's a great success.
The backflip is not so bad.
Yeah, not so bad.
Thank you, Miguel. And lastly, Joanne, please.
I remember, well, I think it was 2000. I was between 9 and 10, but still not 10 years old. And it was in Fréjus, also south of France. And really, we did the 2 races in the day, and I think 2 times I have the memory that I finished second. I have like kind of memory that the first one, the position that he had on the bike. But I remember more the position of this boy in front of me than the face or who he is. But yes, around 10 years old in 2000. And the funny thing is the first race he did, it's the track where I discovered the motorbike for first time 1 year before. And where the guy told me, hey, he's doing well, go to do some inscription to a moto club to do some motorbike with other guys. But yeah, the 1 year before I could discover the bike, so that's nice. But Fréjus, first race.
Thank you, Joanne. Great memories, great stories, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Good luck this weekend to all of you. If I could ask you to please stand for the photo. Okay, thank you.